The HackUPC Hackathon in Barcelona had too much to grasp, but we still managed to build an AI web service during one weekend. But how?
Today is the first day of the hackathon and I'm on my way to the building where the hackathon will take place.
Yo, Barcelona CPC has a nice campus.
Honestly, I'm a little bit confused where I am. Have to find the hackathon before hacking. The first challenge. Looks like we eventually found the entrance to the hackathon. There's already some kind of crowd.
Show my Finnish peeps, you know? Look at this pool of wonderful nerds. We're going into a tech thing now.
Got the packages. Have you already checked what's inside?
Not yet.
Alright.
Then I searched for a hacking page we would spend the most time at, talked with one of the sponsors and got more free stuff.
We found a room. I am doing the vlog and scaring the guys around me. So we got some swag, some socks, some toothbrush, bottle, t-shirt. I needed this. I wanted to buy this one, but they were smart enough to find out that we needed some stickers, pen, another bottle. I have 2 water bottles now.
This year is a very special edition because 2019 was the last full in person.
We also want to thank our partners for this event.
During the opening ceremony, the challenges were released, so we jumped straight into brainstorming. Each of us came up with possible solutions, and we picked the best one to be developed. We got hungry, so it was time to get a snack. And after the dinner, we got an API key from one of the sponsors.
So it's the second day of the hackathon. As I understood from the conversation, guys already got the AI up and running. Probably today I will not sleep at all. Yesterday I got 7 hours of sleep, which sounds really good for a hackathon.
Organizers were kind enough to provide showers for hackers. As I had a shower already, I went for breakfast. Alden joined me, so I got project updates in the queue. There were a lot of unfamiliar bastards, so I asked locals for advice.
This one is the better. Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that. Where's the most protein?
Wow.
That's it. You're welcome. Oh, actually, wow. I love this one. Yeah.
After getting caffeinated, I was ready to work. There's a lot of to do before the deadline. Just listen to what we're dealing with.
Corresponds to this one right here, building the ML endpoint for generating the names of applications plus rooms. And that's essentially where our model is going to be like fed into. So
Big Brain Andres generously drops technical terms here.
So we got paella. It's kind of rice with some seafood. It's the first paella in my life, and I'm pretty excited.
It's like a great paella, and we're like working super hard on the project, and like I have like expectations that it's going to be finished, but like we're still working on the thing.
I'm expecting to be done as well, but it's not over till it's over. And oh man, the issues we get now are they're fun issues, but much harder than we initially thought yesterday. But that's good because there's learning in that.
Guys, they're so pro at feeling stupid all the time because they're like so good at that, and we have a lot of different parts in the project, and we're trying to put like a little bit more technologies into the project to apply to more challenges. So guys, how's your paella?
I want more. Honestly, I want more.
Do you think it's a long pizza queue? You haven't seen the second part yet. We couldn't afford to spend time in the queue, so I got some snacks and got back to work. Yo, the guy's literally coding everywhere non-stop.
Present a slideshow that they've never seen before. Do we have any volunteers to start?
Many of you probably have pretty bad understanding of what train really is.
Yeah, let me tell about the hackathon first. I will show the presentation later, but I can share the results now.
The prize for winning this slideshow show.
Wow, thanks a lot. After the presentation, I actually left to code, and I just got the message that like, hey, Zachary, you won, like come back, and I won this speaker.
I noticed there was a live broadcast of Eurovision while my post-yogurt walk. Somehow, I joined exactly at this moment.
The public has given you $243 points! We have a winner!
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
Yeah, not winning this year was too much for me, so I decided to try to connect with reality by having a short nap.
It's 7 in the morning and we haven't slept yet at all. We're working all night on the project. Sunrise, nice views. Dev was doing documentation lately, also making some front-end work for one of the pages, setting up authentication. We have 2 more hours to work on the project and we have to submit it, so.
Like last 2 hours were like horrible, and like you don't no, but you don't know what happened, because like when I told you, yeah, I'm going to do like in the front end, I thought like, okay, I just installed the library and that's it. But no, it's like I installed the library and then like I started getting like thousands of errors everywhere, like dependencies. And after this thing, it was like I was desperate. That's when I told you, do it in Python, because like
Dude, fucking Elasticsearch has the worst documentation I've ever seen in a fucking software. Like absolutely terrible. I did. Yeah. So I randomly generated a min and a max, and then like from that I said, if the line is lower than this number, just ignore it, even if it's included.
That's so clever. Like that's so in Spanish we have like a word for this thing. We call it ñapa. Ñapa, it's like when you have like you know, like when your house is like falling down, like you put like maybe like some paint, you know, like to make it look like better. It's going to fall down anyway. So, like it's this thing. It's literally this. Yeah, like
there were so many ñapa moments.
Yeah. And like our project was like it was like super nice, you know, like it was like very well designed, like until 5 hours ago. Yep.
So 36 hours and like still, I wonder how like in the last 10 seconds it was like really finalize this addresses.
I was like, I can't believe this happens all the time, but like this happens to me like all the fucking time. You know, like when I have to like submit something, like I'm like, okay, yeah, I knew that this was going to happen. I knew it, like, because like I was thinking, yes, don't waste your time, like just do the job now, because like then you're going to have the time and you're like going to finish like this. I knew it was going to happen, but still it happens.
That's why it's like, I don't know, it's like they say in like the States, it's like football, American football, it's like the game of like inches, and it's like, damn, that's like literally like hackathons too. It's like you can have like the most amazing project, but like there's been times where I've had to go completely like from like a domain.com like service
to like localhost because like something fucked up. Like it could have been the reverse proxy, like Nginx. Like it has a weird bug in it where if you have a dash in the server name, it like doesn't take the server name. So it's like that fucks up everything.
It was finally time to present our Mikasa project and run our demo. And do it again and again. The full pitch is at the end of the video. After the demos, we enjoyed well-deserved hamburgers. There was nothing else to do but wait for the closing ceremony to start. So we had a great chat with other participants and had fun. 4, 3, 2, 1. There were a lot of cool projects presented. Many teams even used VR sets. We also got a bit of our time.
This goes to Mikasa to get our representation.
Alright, that was it. Hackathon is ended. We got the Matlab prize. It was a great experience. I learned a lot, met a lot of great people, ate great food, good vibes. Extremely valuable experience.
Whoa, you're still watching? In this case, here's my improv presentation.
So many of you probably have pretty bad understanding of what train really is. Like in many years, during the history of humanity, the picture of train was actually presented pretty wrong. Anybody of you have heard about Thomas, the train? In reality, like, it's not true. It's all like made up. It doesn't exist. So yeah. In this presentation, I will show you what real trains is. This one. Trains, literally trains. Look at it. They're usually pretty big. They're made of steel, and none of the trains can actually speak. No. I'm sorry to like bring up to you like that, but like it's pretty close to Santa Claus. And so some of the trains can have different colors, like in Thomas, the animation. And they also might have different personalities, like in Thomas. Anybody saw Bullet Train? Buena. It's also like amazing movie. In this movie, the trains depicted like in real way. They didn't talk, and they did their work. They're really important for society because they move people around, not just like I don't know, do something for kids, entertain them. And many of you might think that this is pretty unhealthy train because it's smoking. In reality, they kind of work like some of them, they burn something inside, and then they get energy from that. Some of the trains are electrical, and some of them smoking trains. And this one is pretty scary. It looks like, trains. Some of the trains, they have other little trains behind them. Some of them, they transport people, other transport maybe woods or metal or other stuff. And in many countries, you can get really beautiful scenery when you travel on the trains, like this one. And this one also. If you jump out of the train when it's going, you will be hurt. So don't do that. And this train was living in the building. Like sometimes people like looking for trains. They call like rail way station or whatever it is. Yeah, another train, golden train. bridge train, red train. This presentation will be really long. I'm learning also a lot about trains when I'm looking at these pictures because many of them I haven't seen. This probably a really cold train. You need some cacao or something. Yeah. See you next time on the train.
If you've got this far, you're probably a nerd. If it's so, you're probably interested in the technical presentation of our project. Enjoy.
So we have like an idea that I think is quite interesting, which is the thing that we're going to show you right now.
So Mikasa, the idea came from the movie. Have you seen EP? There was a scene when the alien was showing the phone and telling Mikasa. So from that we got the logo. And idea is AI, which will help you to find the best housing possible for you, depending on your interests and depending how much budget you have, what your lifestyle, how much you care about environment, and so on. And here a little bit of UI. As this AI, actually you can go to the website. Yeah. It's called Mikasa Tech. You can write it down. What you will see is a main page with login. It's done with authentication, and you can go with Google. It's like legitimate Google account, my account. I can log in, and it will have information about me. And for AI, it's really important because we need to help it to learn. We need to save my preferences, so the AI will know what I'm interested in. It will be showing better and better results regarding the housing. And when I log in, I can see my profile here, my happy face, and then go to search for the houses and so on.
It's also good for security because you don't want to sign into someone else's account, and now you have a nice little home in Barcelona.
You want to talk more about AI? Yes, absolutely. Cool. So what has been like our main idea? Well, our main idea is that we want to help you find your dream home. And who knows better your dreams than yourself, right? So like, the idea that we had was, let's just let the user write about what they enjoy doing. So for example, I like to...
Why don't we just ask them what they like?
Yeah. What do you like to do? Yeah. Yes.
We like climbing.
Okay. Like at home, let's say. Like horses, but like.
But maybe a bull inside. Reading.
Sorry. What?
Reading.
Reading. Okay. Okay. So like, for example, you like books. So we can go here. I'm going to hide the menu. So like, we can go here and we can write. No, wait.
We all have different keyboards, so.
It's a hackathon, it's okay. You can say it. So B-O-O-K.
Oh, what are you saying?
And the important thing is like, did you see I just wrote books, right? But here it says read books. So this is the first part where we apply AI. Because like, we are not using a database of like search terms and like just matching them. No. What we are doing is like we use Bloom, specifically we use Bloom set with 3 billion parameters, and we perform few shot inference. So, well, you probably know what it is already, but like let's just like, I'm going to tell you what our prompt has been. So our prompt is, from these examples, well, just to give me the answer. So the first example was something like coffee, brew. Second example, cake, bake. Third example, I don't know, like maybe like, for example, the book, read. And then we have like the fourth example, which is, well, in this case, it would be books. And then the model completes the thing and it tells you, okay, read. So this is the first part where we apply AI to get the verb in order to ask later. Why do we ask later more things? Well, so what we do here is like, for example, you like to read books, but like some more things. Do you have like what? other stuff?
Yeah, series.
Series. So, like for example, Netflix, right?
Netflix, yeah.
So Netflix. So watch Netflix. Cool. So now that we have like several search terms, what we can do is we can ask a model. In this case, we changed the model. We moved to Flanty5. I think it was like with 7 billion parameters, but like I have to check. Well, anyway, like the things like we ask Flanty5 for. I give you a list of your like in your API you have like this classification of rooms in the house and also appliances. So like for example you have like living room, you have like kitchen, bathroom, etc. So the first question we ask is where can I read books? And I give you like the list of options. So living room, bathroom, blah blah blah. And the model tells us, okay, living room. Okay, so this is the first way we apply AI here, and also we apply the same idea but with the appliances. So for example, what appliance do I need to watch Netflix? Option 1, TV. Option 2, air conditioner. Option 3, blah blah blah. And the model answers TV. So once we have this information about the appliance I need and the room where I can do this thing, we can actually like classify the data set. So it's like 600,000 examples. We took the JSON, we put it like in a Hugging Face data set. So we parsed it and like we translated it to the other format. And then we took the Hugging Face data set and we literally uploaded it to an Elasticsearch cluster. Okay. So because it's very convenient to perform searches. Because now what we have is like we have like the information that you watch series on your living room and you need the TV, so you can search for homes that have a TV and have a living room. Of course, every home has a living room, but there's like other like things like for example doing yoga. Like you do that in the gym, but not every house has a gym, right? So you can search for, you can filter the homes by homes that only contain the things that you actually want to do. So this is how we find your dream home. I don't know if like the idea becomes more or less clear.
Yeah.
It's great. We also apply AI in a fourth way. So like, yes, there's another way where we apply AI. But the thing is like, this is, well, let's say something for doing if we had 30 more minutes, because like we were just like literally at the end of the implementation, but we couldn't finish because like we just ran out of time. So the idea that we had was this thing. Oh no, it's here. Yeah. Sorry, it's on Twitter.
There's a lot of like good kind of like goodies in the data, so we wanted to do some like advanced analytics on it.
You can see like so what we have is this information of like the rooms and the appliances in which room. So like if we know that the user is searching for a home with TV and living room and like etc., we can create like this kind of JSON representation, but like it's like something that we invented. It's just to give like some representation to the model, to T5, and so we can send this to our inference endpoint, and what we get is a phrase that is, the kitchen has an oven and a fridge, while the bathroom has a sink and a bidet.